Hello everyone, welcome to more Final Fantasy XIV. We're going through the Endwalker MSQ. If you missed it, if you missed last episode where I explained why I don't have my avatar, check that episode out. And in case you're confused, no, we haven't, there aren't episodes before this. Or before that, I should say. I got into Endwalker and was already doing it for a while before I thought about the idea of actually recording my playthrough. So there's that. But yeah, we just finished Tower of Zot. The Tower of Zot is now gone. And now let's talk to Thancred, the Jewel of Sevnair. Thancred's rested and ready to set out. Had enough rest, have you? No, you never were one for being idle. Right. Fashan bade us come to Magaduta at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Wait. On second thought, you and Estinian should go on ahead. Need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me, then. Godsman at the gate should wave us through. I only have a few voices, and there's far too many characters. So, I can't guarantee that I will be able to do voices that are similar to their real voices, and I can't guarantee I can even do that many different voices to give enough characters personal voices. So, but I will try to do what I can. Can I explore this one spot here that I don't have yet? Yes, I can. It's literally just this. So, there it is. God, this is so much nicer than in World of Warcraft. In World of Warcraft, you have to go to the spot that unlocks the area on the map. In here, you just have to go to the area that is not open on the map. And the worst part is that sometimes, like, what you have to discover and what's actually, like, needed to be discovered in World of Warcraft don't even correlate with each other. There'll be spots on the map that you have to discover that pop up on the map, you know, when when you, like, go through an area instead of actually, exploring that area. I don't know if any of that just made any sense. But, like, so, like, let's say Gainesgall Grounds up here, right? So, like, in World of Warcraft, Gainesgall Grounds and, like, all of this area would all be connected as one. As, like, a map piece. But what the game would want you to discover is Gainesgall Grounds here and the gate over here. And so if you discover the gate here, it reveals all of this on the map. So then you don't know that Gainesgall Grounds would be hidden, you know? And you have to look at the achievements to be able to look at it. It's super annoying in World of Warcraft. To be clear. Again, I was making a correlation based off of this map. Not saying that's what FF14 does. I'm saying it's what FF14 does is so much better than what World of Warcraft does. Because World of Warcraft sucks at just about everything. Honored Scions, you are free to enter at your leisure. I cannot leave my post. I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. Oh, do I actually get to go into Sevnair myself this time? Or is it still going to be cutscene? Hey! Though I have been to Radzat Han before, This place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we'd best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way. Don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Yay! Obsidian is now accompanying you. Okay. I like these quests where you have the characters actually like follow behind you. I mean, there's usually spots where they're like, hey, talk to them, you know. And it's really fun and neat. So, I swear that I wasn't able to access... I swear that it mentioned not being able to access the Aetheryte itself until later. I'm going to try to go up here and attune to the Rods at Han Aetheryte, but we'll see what happens. Ah, Mistress Kassandra, I presume. I understand you are here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to Maghaduta, I should be glad to provide them. Satrap's residence situated in Dharma, the highest part of Rods at Han. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetheryte disabled. Ah, there it is. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge on Pax's path. See through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruveda Fibers. I don't know how to pronounce these. But then you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward enough. Oh, that was the Stygian. So, up this way, I guess. I think it wanted me to go that way. Yes. Because that goes back to the... This goes to the Aetheryte itself. And he said this was disabled. Also, I'm really surprised that the Aetherytes in this expansion have been these ones. These were the ones that they have in just, like, normal. In, like, the normal, content. Like, the Realm Reborn and all that, so... Like, can I still attune to the shards, though? Because I would really like to do that. Just so that I can, like, get around easier until you give me access to the Aetheryte. Just like freaking I did in freaking Yulmore. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if we can or not. Because I'm going to come to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Oh! Wow! That took me a moment. The High Crucible of Alchemia. Wow. Wow. Yes, good. Ethernet shard. Hey, I can attune to the shard still. Cool. Just gonna go around and attune to all the shards real fast because it makes things a lot easier. I don't know when I'll get full access to Rods at Han or anything. So it might not be for a while, but oh well. But yeah, yes, the name makes sense because this is definitely the alchemist like quarter. So there's that. And then of course the bazaar. Didn't he say that he would normally send you this route, but like all of this stuff is currently closed? Because it sure looks like everything's still open to me. I just can't access them. Like, all the people are still here. I don't know. Unless I'm gonna, like, get up here and I can't go in this door or something, but I doubt that. Nope, it's just an archway. Alright. Alright, now I can go back down here. And then start making my way where I'm supposed to be going. And then I will have attuned to all of the shards in the process. And then I can get everywhere, even if I can't ether teleport to this exact, like, spot, you know? You freaking Estinian, really? It's not even the way we're supposed to be going. But you have dialogue down here, so I must check. Discuss the sumptuous portal. Ah, yes, I know about this portal. Leads to nearby isles, treasure vault of one of Radzethan's wealthiest families. They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open a section of their vaults for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one and you gain access to the vault. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. It's a troublesome experience that I can personally attest. Interesting. Freaking, look at this. Estinian making me have to go all the way back here just so I can see one of his dialogues. And that one's pretty out of the way, honestly, because, like, you know, you're told to go up. Not, you know, go down over here. I'm not, like, complaining. It's just funny that, like, the game's like, oh, just go up. And then they're like, oh, hey. You know? Here's this thing that's not in the direction we told you to go. Heading to Megaduda, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go through the door at the top of the stairs. Emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshops of Ruveda Fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. It looks like the Aetheryte's over there. Oh, I completely missed the one by the Hall of the Radiant Host. So I'll have to go get that at some point. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's an Aetherite, like, up there. But I guess there's dialogue. Well, is there dialogue? I'm confused as to where that dialogue is. I guess it's up here. Okay, it's over here. Is this the way we were told to go? I'm so confused. I hate these cities. Ah, Thavnarian Weave. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say, Amric would be partial to the gold thread. And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. Never put much thought into what I wear. Spare set of clothing is usually all I carry. And if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally. Can always obtain something locally, he says. Says the guy who's bad at money. Literally bought a hair tie for 4,900 gil. That's 4,900 gil. A hair tie for 4,000 gil. You can always get something locally, says the guy who's terrible with money. I think I was supposed to come up that way to get up here. Oh well. It is what it is. Yay! More Ethernet access. Vigilant Radiant. If you are here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. The state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. On the other side, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Maghaduta. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these stairs, then continue straight ahead and across the bridge. You cannot miss it. Have you ever considered the thought that we are taught how to read by reading. And so, like, we could be saying everything wrong, and we wouldn't know it, because we only have learned how to say the word by reading it a number of times. I remember passing by here with Vashan. The situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life is yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hamza myself, and the meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. He said, they say as we look at the Hamza. Yes, you know, those things right over there. You know, I'm pretty partial to eating those, he says, as he's standing right next to Hamza. Good job, Estinian. It's like you don't talk about how much you love eating cow when you're standing next to a cow, you know? You just don't do that. That's mean. I sure do like eating beef, he says, standing next to a cow. Like, you don't do that. That's just mean. I'm going this way because I know there's an ether. Like, I'm actually much closer to this ether net shard than I thought. Because I didn't realize that, like, these connected. So, if you go over here, I'm going to hit this Ethernet shard that's here, and then I'll warp back to the fibers, and then I can still have all the freaking shards. Meanwhile, Astidian's like, I think we're going the wrong way. Or are we? Actually, Astidian probably doesn't even realize that we're going the wrong way. He's just like, I'm just following you. You're the one that's asking where to go, after all. I don't know my way around here. Okay. And then there's this one. I'm missing Kama. What is Kama? Oh, Kama's down there. Which is only accessible by going this way? Oh my goodness. So I actually have to go back this way again and travel down this way. I'm sure that, like, the devs don't expect you to do any of this on your first trip, but I'm doing it anyway. So, it's like, we'll build a city that's confusing, and then people aren't going to want to, like, wander everywhere. But that actually just makes me want to more, because then I don't have to worry about figuring out where to go later. You know? And just figure it out once and then be done. And I can just teleport everywhere. That's the one issue with, like, setting up all of the, like, these teleports all over, like, a city. Is that you really don't have any reason to actually, like, learn the city layout. Because it's like, oh, I can just teleport there. Why do I need to know how to get there, you know? I feel like that's one thing that World of Warcraft does do pretty well. Is like, you get the flight point for the city, but there's no, like, teleports or anything, you know? And so it's like, once you go to the city, you just have to wander. And I'm sure that to some, you know, to some people, they're like, Final Fantasy XIV does this so much better because you just teleport all around the city. But again, then you don't learn the layout of the city, like, at all. Or at least I don't. I know for a fact I couldn't tell you how to get anywhere in Ul'dah. They just teleport. I don't even know how to get anywhere in Gridania either. Or Limsa Laminsa. Or anything, really. Tune yourself to the Ethernet shards in Radzethan. Cool. So now we're attuned to the shards, but we can't attune to the Aetheryte because I don't get that. Why not? Like, why why are we not allowed to attune to the Aetherite, you know? Greetings and welcome to Megaduda. I inquire after your business. We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course. We have been expecting you. I'll show you the oh wait, this is a female, isn't it? I just realized. I will show you to the audience chamber, if you would please follow me. I just realized that was a girl. I realized, like, they're wearing the, like, dancer outfit. The female dancer outfit. And I was like, wait a minute. Hi, Vertra. There's Thancred.
Nanda, 俺たちが最後か。待たせて悪かった。お仲間のご隊長はもうよろしいのですか？
ああ、おかげさまで。本場ラザハンの錬金薬はすごいな。
慣れれば悪くないですよ。もっとも慣れない方がより良いとは思いますがね。どうか楽になさっていてください。
I think I'm just gonna do longer episodes for the series.
あんたたちがみんな無事でよかった。
And this is gonna be the way it is.
では改めてこたびの件について君たちに感謝を伝えたい。党を消滅させるために奮戦してくれたこと、囚われていた者たちを救い出し、精神汚染を取り除く手はずまで整えてくれた。本当にありがとう。到底及ばぬ言葉に変えて、できる限り多く五根の霊輪を用意させてもらった。どうかラザハンからのシャイトを持って受け取ってほしい。
国中の錬金術師が総力を挙げて作った霊輪は都市内にあるアルキミア製薬堂に集められています。手形をお渡ししますので、お帰りの前にお立ち寄りください。
Nice.
こちらこそ感謝いたします。偉大なるラザハンの英知を必ずや世界に平穏をもたらすために使いましょ
う。でもそれって元はあなたの鱗なんでしょ？痛い思いをさせてごめんなさい。
Ooh, yep. He's missing quite a few scales there.
この土地や民が傷つけられる痛みに比べれば全く取りに足らないものだ。
I mean, dragons, the scales should grow back anyway, unless that doesn't happen in this universe. Dragon scales usually do regrow, though.
粒子戦争に関わる中で、竜と人のさまざまな思いを垣間見ました。住む土地は違えど、七大天竜であるあなたにとって、己が苦しみのように思える悲劇も少なくなかったでしょう。それでも人と共にいてくださるのですね。
あの戦いが始まった頃、私はすでにラザハンの民と共にあった。どこかで人が竜を殺め、竜が人を切り裂いていたとして、目の前で微笑む者をどうして憎めよう。私は結局兄さんの怒りにさえ応えられなかった。ここで息を潜め、ただ 築いてきたものが壊れないようにと願っていたのだ。
大主様、あなたが平和を望んでくれているなら、もう一つだけ聞かせてもらってもいいかしら。テロフォロイは終末を引き起こすと宣言した。その最悪はかつてこの星が14の世界に分かたれる前にも起こっていたものなのよ。長きを生きる竜として何か知っていることはないかしら。
That's a good question. Were the dragons here before that?
残念ながらスト・ミドガルゾールムは故郷の星を戦乱で追われ、私たちの卵だけを携えて星を渡ってきたそうだ。そしてこの地に到着した時、すでに世界は分かたれていたと聞く。
Okay.
それ以前のことであれば、父とてハイデリンから告げられない限りは知る由もないだろう。
そうなのね。だとするとやはりハイデリンの考え次第か。
君たちは星の意志を測りたいのか。だとすれば一つ話せることがあるかもしれない。私がまだ幼かった遠い昔のことではあるが、一度だけなぜこの星を選んだのかと父に問うたことがあったのだ。父は言った。ここが最後に残った希望であったのだと。ハイデリンが屈さぬ限り、ここでなら竜の未来も開けるやもしれぬ。そう考えたのだと。父の言葉は重々しく切実だった。私は真意を追求することもできず、それきりだ。ただ、少なくともハイデリンには父が信じるだけの思惑があるのだと私は考えている。
貴重な話をありがとう。この戦いの終わりまできっと覚えておくわ。
Alrighty.
聞きたいことも聞けたなら、そろそろ霊輪を受け取りに行くとしよう。他の場所ではまだ戦いが続いているわけだからな。
それじゃあ私たちは失礼します。また何かあればすぐにご連絡くださいね。
ああ、君、待ってくれ。父がとある人を認めたと伝え聞いた。それが英雄と呼ばれるものであるとも。君のことだろう。
Guard Samara, and I have crossed paths, yes. I only wish he could be here with us now.
ああ、オメガと対峙し、しばしの眠りについたそうだな。
Right.
だが、
I forgot about that. I forgot!
父の目はまさに彼方まで見通す心眼だ。眠りのうちにあっても、君と世界を見守っているだろう。私は父と盟約を結んだ人がいるという事実を好ましく思う。けれど同時に案じずにはいられないのだ。君は私が知り得る限りでも運命と力を引き寄せすぎている。良きものも悪しきものもだ。
Okay.
それらは君を安寧のうちにとどまらせてはくれない。困難な試練となって次々と襲い来るだろう。しかし最も恐ろしいのは、君を中心に渦巻く熱が君のそばにいるものを燃やし尽くしてしまうことなのだ。
Papa Limo, Minfilia, and Ryan. Horseful.
進むのなら守り抜け。それこそがいつか必ず君自身の力となり希望になる。臆してばかりの私が言うことではないかもしれないが、兄さんや姉さん、血族の竜たち、力ある者の苦しみを数えきれないほど見てきたのだ。だからやはり君にはそれを諦めないでいてほしい。
ああ、すまない。まだ話の途中だっただろうか。
あなただけ出てこないから何かあったのかなって思ったんだけど。
こちらこそ申し訳がない。ただの雑談だ。君たちの英雄はすぐに解放しよう。
We have a history of collapsing.
戦い
It's true.
の先に君と君が守った者の笑顔があることを願っているよ。
All right. So I guess now we get to go to the other side of Radzahan, which is funny because I was like, I wanted to get all the things. I did, before I finished here because I didn't realize I was going over there. What were you and Vitra talking about? Or Vertra, rather. Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. I can teleport over there. I have the feeling they're going to make me run though. Fidel has a mind to join the others at the High Crucible. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let's return to the Mulberry Orchard. Yep, now it's going to make me, it's actually going to make me walk over there. Of course. I have the ability to go over there, game. I had enough forethought. But you're gonna be like, nah. I think this is like punishment for, as I was saying, like, because everybody just teleports around, right? So it's like, you never really fully learn anything. So Square Enix was like, let's make them learn Radzahan. Here we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. By making you actually walk to each area. And then if you have the forethought to be like, well, I'll just run around and hit all the shards. Then Square Enix is like, no, we're going to walk. Or at least run, I suppose. Running is fine too, Which I actually think it's more funny than it is, bad. When the street turns, enter the door straight ahead and then descend the steps. How the Crystarium was confusing, but doesn't compare to Radzahan. Architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. see where this door takes us. God, you want to talk confusing freaking layouts? Play Quest for Glory 2. And go to freaking Shapir. Now, granted, the remake made it a lot more tolerable, but the original was so bad. It was so confusing. Here's the Aetheryte Plaza. So far, so good. And there isn't much farther to go. From here, we just need to cross the other side of the hall and pass through the larger of two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. Expect the others have already collected the warding skills. Come, let us join us. Let's join them, whatever. I assume I still can't use the Aetheryte. That's probably like a level 75 or something. Yeah. When in-world travel opens up, you know, when travel opens up for the characters in-world, then travel will open up for us, the player. And I suppose that makes sense, what with the Aetherites and things being, like, canon. Like, oh, people actually use Aetherite travel regularly, you know. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. So.
ご婚の礼輪は受け取れた?
Oh.
ええ、待っている間に確認させてもらったけれど、想像以上の数だったわ。
It's the opening music, just without the lyrics.
中大規模の人数になら行き渡るんじゃないかしら。あれほど緻密なマグを短時間でよくもここまで。さすがラザハンといったところね。
それをエオルゼアや東方の諸国に届ければ、私たちがゾットの塔でやったように各地の塔を消滅させられるかもしれない。
あるいはテルホロイが根城にしているであろうガレマール帝国本土に乗り込むこと。
Ooh. Heck yeah. Let's do that.
何にせよ、グランドカンパニーエオルゼアや東方連合の意向を聞いてみないことには始まらないわ。
Let's totally do that.
私はこのまま各地を回って話をしてこようと思うのだけれど。
でしたら、私もいくつかの武器を受け持ちましょう。幸い、まだ余力がございますので。
Let's go to Garlemald.
ここからだったらボゼやダルマスカに出やすいし、ドマの忍びとの連絡網もまだ使えるはずだからな。
いいわ、決まりね。あなたたちは霊輪を持ってバルデシオン文化に戻っていてもらえるかしら。結論が出るまでは安全に保管しておく必要があるもの。
待って、少しだけ話を。
Thump, thump, thump. Need Hana. She's doing better now. Yay!
ニッドーナ、お前、意識が戻ったのか？
うん。見てくれてた人に聞いたら、暁の女の子が精神汚染を治してくれたんだって。治してもらった後もしばらく眠っていたんだけど、今さっき目が覚めてみんながまだいるかもって聞いたから飛び出してきたの。
I love these elephant people.
あなたの話だと彼女が塔に取り込まれたのはつい最近だったでしょ。それなら直しきれるんじゃないかと思ってメーガドゥータ級に集合する前にね。君だったんだね。どうしよう、なんとお礼を言ったらいいか。それにみんなにもあの塔を消してくれて仲間を助け出してくれて サベネア島を救ってくれて。
さて、救われたのは果たして
Who
ど
has
ちらでしょう
truly
か。
saved whom? Right?
錬
That's a
金
good
術師たちの
question.
熱意と奮励、そしてあなたの勇気によって完成した五根の霊輪。それが今世界中に届けられ、脅威に抗う者たちの力になろうとしているのですから。
嘘。本当に。
It's true. We have so many warding scales.
私起きたばっかりで肝心なこと何も聞いてなくて。
I mean, considering the size of these boxes, considering how small those scales are, and then assuming that these are packed even mostly full, there are thousands per box probably.
この霊輪が世界のみんなを。ありがとう。頑張ってよかった。
Oh. The flower.
最初に見た時の色と全然違うわ。
I'd completely forgotten we had that flower.
それは
It's a flower that
人
responds
の
to.
心を映す花。珍しいね。アーカーシャにこうしてるのかな。
It's a flower that reacts to emotions.
どういうことかしら。アーカーシャはラザハン式の錬金術に存在する概念で、目には見えない力の一つよ。思いが動かす力なんて言われてるんだ。
An essence influenced by feelings. Interesting.
エーテルとは違うのかい？
そうだね。外国の人には混同されやすいんだけど、私たちは区別してる。エーテルは地に満ちる力。あらゆる生物や物体、そこに触れる大気の中にさえあって、状態を変えながら巡っていくもの。対してアーカーシャは私たちの手が届かない領分にある力、天より降りし力なの。そのあり方を私たちの行いで変えることはできない。増やすことも消すことも何一つとしてね。けれど唯一思いによってのみアーカーシャを動かすことができるんだ。歴戦の猛者である君なら、窮地に陥った時や抱擁が極まった時に限界を超えたことがあるんじゃない？
Limit break.
あれこそ強い意志によって
Excuse me.
君の底力にアーカーシャが乗っかった状態ってこと。
とても興味深いわ。エーテルを唯一の力の根源とする私たちの学問にはない考えよ。
そう言ってもらえるとなんだか嬉しいな。だけど
Of course, you still would love to know
私たちにとって
everything.
も古典の概念に過ぎないというか、実用性がないから研究らしい研究もされてないの。その花についてもそうかなって思ったくらいで、詳しい説明はできそうにないや。ごめんね。
謝ることなんてないわ。
貴重な見解をありがとう、ニッターナさん。
ではバルデシオン文館に帰ろうか。霊輪を運ぶ役目は任せてくれ。
こっちも話がついたらすぐに連絡する。それまではしっかり休んでおくんだぞ。
Bound to be short supply.
どう
Very true. Whoops. Okay. Speak with Creel in the Baldesian Annex. Off to Old Charlayan. Which is 1,000 gil. And this is after having reduced rates because I'm in a free company. Like, good grief. It reduces it by like 30% too, because I know that stuff that costs like 100 gil to teleport to only costs like 70, so it reduces it by like 30%. So that's like a lot. I don't know how you would even like figure out what. I know there's got to be a formula. Like I know how to figure out what is a percentage from something, but I don't know how to figure out like what something is a percentage of. Like if I have 100 and I want to find out that 100 is after taking out 30%, like I don't know how you would, I don't know what the formula for that would be. Good to be back, and with the fruit of our labor safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. Kassandra suggested she get some rest in the meantime. Hey, and we're doing this again. Alright. Welcome back, Kassandra. Creel has apprised me of your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower paves the way to deal with the rest. Well, it isn't much. I've changed your sheets and plumped up your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deform entities. Would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? This is what they did in Shadowbringers to mark like the end of like an arc. Was they would always have you return to your inn, return to the inn to rest. I think it's kind of cool, though. Oh, and the flower's back to being gray again. Interesting. No, Ardbert. I know. We fused with him, so he can't appear now. But oh my God, Creel has her hood down.
ねえ、あなたも食事まだでしょ？いろいろ買ってきたから一緒に食べない？味は保証するわ。ラストスタンドだもの。
Yes, we get to see Creel with her hood down more. I'm so happy. She looks so cute though. Like, look at that. Look at this hairstyle. I love her. Oh. You seem to have missed the burger there. Hey now, pickles are the best part of the burger. Come on, LSA. This is why you don't hold burgers
ここに来る前に
Like that?
エスティニアンの
While
ことを
you're
誘
eating?
ったんだ。けれどなんだかものすごく渋い顔をして俺はいいと。シャーレアンの料理は口に合わなかったのだろうか。
そうでもないと思うけれど、ほら疲れてるから一人に
She's
しな
so
かったんじゃない
I love her even more.
格好をつけてるだけ。次は絶対に連れ出して栄養の寄せ集めみたいなシャーレアン料理を山ほど食べさせてやるんだから。
Alizé.
それはいい計画だ。戦う者こそしっかり食事と休息をとって体調を整えておくべきだからね。
大変ね、エスティニアンさんも。
But really though.
体調といえばクルルは大丈夫なのか？ラビリンソスでハイデリンに体を貸したって聞いたが。
Like, don't hold your burger like that. It's so
全く
bad.
問題ないわ。直後に疲れを感じてた程度。むしろもっと彼女と話せたらいいんだけど、あれ以降はちっとも気配をつかめないの。ハイデリンからはあの花を持っていくよう言われたのよね。
I haven't taken a single bite of my burger yet. Which is probably good, because I don't like
そ
burgers.
れは道しるべであり、あなたを人を試すもの。暗闇のうちに喜びを探せだっけ。どういう意味かしら。ラザハンでニッターナと話してた時の輝きに関係してる。
あれはまさしく喜びを移したかのようだったね。彼女や安息を得たラザハンの民たちの、あるいはそこに立ち会えた私たちの喜び
Now,
だ。
Creole, she's eating pizza, so
そうだな。俺も少し元気をもらったというか、次もまた頑張るかって踏み出す気力が湧いた。まだテロフォロイの企みを完全に阻止できたわけじゃないし、哲学者議会の思惑にも謎は多い。けどままならない状況の中にも小さな喜びが生まれることが確かにある。人は存外それで日々を戦っていけるものだ。昔から何度だって。俺の分。
いいじゃない。それにしてもラハ、よく浮遊魔法なんて覚えてたわね。
まあな。ただ発動まで少し時間がかかるから、戦いの中でとっさに使うのは厳しそうだ。覚えたてだから単に慣れてないだけかもしれないが。
もしかしてヌーメノン大書院を探索した時に。
正解。あそこには山ほど魔導書があるからな。一人で残った時に必要があったんだ。
あ、わかった。禁書庫に忍び込むのに使ったんです。
ああ、いや、高いんだよ。高すぎるんだよ、本棚が。侵入中じゃ魔法の足場を動かすわけにもいかないし、仕方ないだろ。
It is a really tall library, not gonna lie. The lifted donut! A chocolate one at that! How rude. Somebody better eat that chocolate donut, because that's the best part. Like, that's the best kind of donut. Alright, pushing on until dawn. Shall we call it a night? Did you know these are my quarters? Yep.
あら、だからみんなここに集まってるんじゃない？観念なさいな、英雄さん。
ね。Kaha's just like, hey, wait, where's my cookie? I saw the cookie. Where'd it go? Oh my god, this expansion is so well written. It's amazing. I love everything about this expansion so far. It's so good. Like, what the frick, dude?
ここにいましたか。生身でその格好だと冷えません？まあ、どうでもいいんですけど。
Hi, Fendaniel.
大変申し訳ないことに、またもや悪いご報告が。サベネアにあった塔が、かの英雄たちの活躍で消されちゃいました。他の塔は引き続きエーテルを吸っていますから、それ自体は問題ありません。ただ、どうしても効率は落ちる。連中が各地でグズグズしてくれていたらいいですが、まっすぐここに攻め上ってきたら、間に合うかどうか怪しいところですね。
ならば奴は来る。必ずな。
Right? We're coming straight there.
さようですか。じゃあせいぜい足止めの方法でも考えておくとしましょう。というかあなた、本当にあの人のことを話すときだけ楽しそうですね。
あ、そうも区別すらつかぬ。皆同じように退屈で醜悪だ。およそこの世はぬるいデードがごときもの。目を息を塞がれ、誰もが知らぬ間にただ死んでいく。
This guy is
だが
nuts.
俺は光を見た。極限の中で己を駆り立てる熱を知った。戦いを終えた時、もはやデードのうちには戻れなかった。故に先などあるものかと幕を引いたのだ。あの言葉に偽りはない。今も俺はあの瞬間のためにだけ生きている。
死を経験しながらそれほどの生きがいを持てるとは大変結構なことですね。本当に憎らしいやら妬ましいやら。
I see they've built something back here.
俺に問う以前にお前はどうだ。うるさく騒いではいるが、何一つ楽しんではいなかろう。
わ、怖い。あれだけ無視しておきながらそういうこと言っちゃいます？でも残念、今は少しだけ楽しいんですよ。私ね、人だった頃長いこと同じ夢を見ていたんです。途切れ途切れで登場人物の顔なんかも欠けた不完全な夢。知らない場所のことでしたし、単なる空想の一つだと思ってました。 ただある日それが真実とつながってしまったんですよ。ちょうどあなたが見ていた週末の夢のように。あの夢が間もなく世界にとっても真実になる。それだけは少し楽しいかなと。
Oh boy. Just what is Fandeniel's goal, though? Like, I'm definitely struggling to understand what the heck he's doing. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, I should clarify, you know. In fact, I'm quite enjoying him as a villain. It's just... boy! Like, this guy is really out there, and it's kind of neat, honestly. So, oh good! Archon Loaf! Yay! Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below, where there is a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. I really need to just dump this garbage out of my inventory. The Crystarium accessories, Crystarium gear, I don't need any of this. I was holding on to those for like when I get to level 80. So, you know, in the class like Bard and Dancer, except that I've already used all of the tomes to like buy them gear, so I have no reason to hold on to any of that anymore. These I'm holding on to, Lakeland and Nabath, because then as soon as I hit level 70, well, oh, Lakeland, I don't need this. As soon as I hit level 77 at least, I can get, like I can replace those. Oh, also Ruby Tide, because I wanted to have those for glams. Why don't I just use that if I'm just using that for glams? Whatever. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Well, let's see. Subscribe. Video description down below for links to the playlist so you get caught up on any episodes you missed. Sorry, I have to do these like in order, otherwise I forget what I'm like saying. Also, there's a link down below to both Discord and Patreon. You can come on out, chat, and all that. And also it does help support the channel. So feel free to check those out. And next time, more Endwalker. See you later.